Yeah, look, a clear disadvantage for women in the tax profession is the industry issue about retention and their careers, particularly when they get to manage a senior manager and they start families and they go off on maternity leave. Then reintegrating back into the tax community and the tax industry for them can be challenging. So I think that's a disadvantage for women in tax. I think the advantage for women in tax is very much around the skill set that women that I've been lucky enough to work with bring, and particularly working mothers bring, of that ability to juggle multiple demands and multiple clients and multiple issues. So that skill set is very strong, and I think that lends itself very well as being an advantage for them working in tax. So an idea I got from one of my colleagues in our corporate finance group was underneath my signature box to simply put a comment that basically says that I'm sending this email to you out of hours because I'm working from home or I'm in a different time zone, but that there's no expectation for you to respond likewise, e.g. you look at it in the morning when you get into your office. And that sends a really powerful message to my clients and my teammates, whether it be in Perth or overseas, that I respect their work-life balance. And I think that's a real tangible example of living to my commitments around work-life balance. So it's something I actually really enjoy, and I've had some fantastic feedback too, so very proud of it. Well, work-life balance for me means exactly that. It's about making sure that the work that I do and the people that I work with and my clients and everyone else understand that there are boundaries, and there's a qualitative element to it in the sense of, if I'm happy and I'm balanced and I've got work and life interests outside of work, whether as a parent or as a friend, then that makes me a better worker. So that's, for me, imposing those on my life, but also it's about respecting my teams and my clients' work-life balances as well, knowing what days of the week they work, for example. I would recommend a career in tax for young women. The ability to work across a range of clients and a range of industries and a range of cities and work internationally is fantastic in our industry. It's constantly changing, you're constantly being challenged and incentivised, and it's incredibly interesting what we do. You get to work with a great disparity and a great breadth of people from different cultures and different personalities, and it's incredibly enriching, the ability to then put back into the system and teach and mentor as well. One of the advantages I spoke about before was the ability to reintegrate working mothers back into what we do. I think there's a long way to go, but I think as an industry we're better at that than most. So I believe that there's genuine flexibility there and lots of different career paths and options for young women who want to pursue a career. And the other thing about tax is it can then be a springboard to do other things, to move out of tax into a broader finance role or some other job, but you get a very good commercial grounding. So as a starting point for your career as a young woman, I think it's a fantastic option. So doing international tax, I work with all parts of the world across a 24-hour time frame, and often will involve nighttime calls or emails.